Jahar, good, you're here. I did as we discussed. The outpost is all set up, and our men are ready to go into battle.
Understood. What about the Purity? How much resistance do we face?
A lot. I don't know how Lekade did it, but they've turned this old ruin into their stronghold. I'd bet my right hand that this Archfire magic has something to do with it. Anyway, there are two ways we can do this. Either we strike now, or fortify our position first. All that matters is that we capture the castle to lure out the Utran army from behind the wall. You decide.
Well, let's move to the camp. I want to get an overview of the situation first.
Yes. It's a considerable army, but still, it won't be easy. We have to plan carefully.
What do you suggest? Attack at once, or fortify our position first?
Fortify.
Good idea. We don't know what we're facing yet.
My words exactly.
Say the word.
At your command.
Huh? Onwards.
We'll make short work of them. Stay away from their claws.
Building completed.
Good thinking.
We're being attacked.
What do we need?
Madness. Myra. I just can't believe he's turned her into this thing. Out of all of us Arendir children, she was always the most, I don't know, peaceful one. She always wanted harmony. Whenever me and my sister fought, she was the one who made us see reason.
Didn't she order the Utran borders to be shut down for the refugees?
Yes. Because I told her to. It broke her heart. Anyway, let's not talk about it.
We need to gather more wood, Scryer.
Anything on your mind?
Whatever's necessary.
Let's see what we can do.
What's next?
Building completed.
As you want. Good thinking. We could use another outfit.
We're being attacked. Building completed. gather more wood, Scryer.
I understand.
We're being attacked!
This looks like a suitable place.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Yes, of course.
We're being attacked! We're being attacked!
For the Queen!
Sure.
For Northander!
Building completed.
Let us make this quick.
We're being attacked!
As you require.
They will burn.
That's all? I'm only getting started.
Yes. Got it.
They will fall.
You've read my mind.
I need healing.
We're being attacked!
I need healing. Blazes. Somebody.
Building completed. They killed one of our heroes!
Leave us now. Get up.
Damn it! I need healing.
They killed one of our heroes!
Healing!
Damn it! I need healing.
Yes? Let us see.
We're being attacked! Building completed.
This.
Got it.
We're being attacked!
What's next?
Building completed. Building completed.
Fine. This looks like a suitable place.
I'm ready.
Another Spectre. Careful.
Sure. A good spot.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
What do you want?
Expansion.
What do we need?
Expansion is the key to victory.
Abomination! Kill it!
A good spot.
This looks like a suitable place.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Something there. Right.
Scryer, our granaries are almost empty. We need more food. Building completed.
Pick the wrong enemies.
Yes? Let me take a second. Anything on your mind?
Healing! Need healing! I will do as I must.
We're being attacked.
I understand.
What do you want?
Building completed.
Blazes. No way through here. Understood.
Our scholars have finished researching a new technology. Building completed. We're being attacked.
Yes?
They will fall.
It will be swell then.
We should gather more iron.
You read my mind.
Building completed. Our scholars have finished researching a new technology.
Yes. They will burn.
should gather more iron.
Everything has an end.
We're being attacked! Our scholars have finished researching a new technology. We're being attacked! We're being attacked!
Yes.
As you require.
Blazes! Help me, somebody!
Our scholars have finished researching a new technology.
Give the word.
Our scholars have finished researching a new technology.
We will be swift. Yes, almost there.
Our scholars have finished researching a new technology. Our scholars have finished researching a new technology.
Another walking armor.
They killed one of our heroes!
Come on, don't die on us now. Blazes! Help
They
me!
killed one of our heroes!
You cannot leave us now. Get him?
They killed one of our heroes!
Come on, don't die on us. Damn it! I need healing. Damn it! I need healing.
They killed one of our heroes!
Don't die on us, friend.
Damn it! I need healing.
Let us make this quick.
Our scholars have finished researching a new technology.
Help me, somebody! Healing!
Wait, what?
Understood.
Let us see.
Building completed.
Healing! Need healing!
Scryer, our granaries are almost empty. We need more food. Scryer, our granaries are almost empty. We need more food.
Got it.
We're being attacked!
Let's see what we can do.
We're being attacked!
This looks like a suitable place.
We're being attacked! We're being attacked!
Yes? I'm ready.
Building completed. We're being attacked!
Scryer, we'll be vigilant.
You have my attention. Everything has an end.
Building completed.
What is it?
That way.
I'll
All
handle
right.
it.
Expansion is the key to victory.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders. We're being attacked!
We'll make short work of them.
Yes.
You'll regret
Building
this.
completed.
This looks like a suitable place.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Nothing on your mind.
We're being attacked! Our workers are under attack!
As you require. I will do as I must.
We're being attacked! Our capital is under attack!
A good spot.
We're being attacked! Our capital is under attack! Our capital is under attack!
Yes.
We're being attacked!
A fine plan.
For Northander!
Let us make this.
Our scholars have finished researching a new technology.
A good spot.
We're being attacked! Our capital is under attack! We're being attacked!
For the Queen!
We're being attacked!
Whatever's necessary.
I'll handle it!
Our capital is under attack! Our capital is under attack!
I will do as I must.
We're being attacked!
Good thinking. Yes, of course.
Will do. Let's see. Let's see what we can do.
Our scholars have finished researching a new technology. Building completed. We need to brew more Lenya. Scryer, we lost a sector.
Yes.
will only take
Our scholars have finished researching a new technology.
more complicated than I thought. It's Ellen's will.
Well then.
We should gather more iron.
A good spot.
We're being attacked!
Corporal?
Let us see.
Building completed. We're being attacked! We're being attacked!
Scryer? Let me know what you need.
Building completed.
What's next?
We're being attacked!
Yes.
We're being attacked! Building completed. We're being attacked! We're being attacked! Our scholars have finished researching a new technology.
We're here to protect. Yes, everyone?
Building completed.
More of Kane's lackeys.
Building completed. We're being attacked!
We will be swift. Well then.
Let us see.
Yes.
We should gather more iron. We're being attacked!
You have my attention.
We're being attacked!
As you want.
Understood.
Sure.
We're being attacked!
Be careful.
For Northander! Healing! Now!
Healing! Need heal. Healing! Need.
Good work, Tahar. I wasn't certain until now, but you know how to lead.
What now?
We need to make a stand here. Like this, the castle won't hold a minute against a full-fledged assault by the Utran forces. And I'm sure those soldiers who fled I've already notified Myra. Or whoever is controlling her.
Good. I'll tell our men to set up some defenses here.
Let's hope it'll be a while before they strike back. The more time we have to prepare, the better.
Corporal Tahar,
Yes?
the enemy armies. They are crossing the Utran border, just as you predicted.
How long until they'll be here?
I don't know. It looks as if they're still in preparation, but probably not much longer.
Damn it. What about my sister? Is she there?
Not in the front lines, no.
Understood. Dismissed, Private.
Sir.
Blasted. That's sooner than I expected.
What now?
We need to be quick. Position our troops, fortify any choke points, secure as much territory as we need for an effective defense. Because as soon as the Purity strikes, there'll be no more time for that. You and your strike team have to move quickly. In other words, this is our last chance to make fortifications, and the longer we can hold them back, the more time you'll have to locate the rune carriers.
Understood. Then we best get started.
Squire?
Say the word, everyone.
See.
Over there?
What's that?
Well then.
Anything on your mind?
Let us see.
Looks like a tunnel, doesn't it? Locked. No way to get through. I understand.
Understood.
Looks like the refugee camp has been abandoned.
Something hurt?
I repent.
I'm sorry?
I repent. I said, I repent. I've allowed Aenir into my life, and I've accepted his light. So please don't kill me.
He thinks we're with the Purity.
Oh, you're not? Then, who are you?
Just travelers.
Travelers? I see. Look, I really want no trouble. Do what you want. I won't stop you, but please just leave me out of this.
I understand that. But if you know anything that could help us in our fight, you need to tell us.
Well, sorry to disappoint, but I really don't know what I could tell you.
Well, all right then. Tiara's blessings.
Tiara's blessings, or Aenir's light, whatever you prefer. Yes? Don't mind me, will you?
Damn it. This is more complicated than I thought.
Right.
Looks like a tunnel, doesn't it? Locked. No way to get through.
We will be swift.
What is your command? Certainly.
We need to brew more Lenya.
it begins.
Time to reveal the full plan, I guess. How are we supposed to get behind their lines?
You're gonna meet with an inside man, Hervius.
A spy?
Yes. He's been sounding out the Purity since your escape from Greykeep. One of Sentenza's former men. Before we set out here, I've ordered him to infiltrate the Utran army. He will wait for you near the border wall in the east.
How sure are you of his loyalty? After what happened between Sentenza and me, he might be...
No. I know Hervius personally, and he's one of the most capable and loyal spies the Royal Army has to offer.
How will he recognize me? Is there a, I don't know, code word?
I hate to shatter your master spy fantasies, but your face is well known by now to Har. He knows whom to expect.
Understood. Remind me, what exactly do we do once we find the rune carriers?
Kill them. Take the rune, and order my sister to stop the attack and join us. Then we take that bloody thing to the Nexus and destroy it to break the spell completely.
Fair enough. Anything else?
Yes. Be quick. Avoid unnecessary combat. Now go to her. And good luck.
Likewise.
Our allies are under attack!
Yes.
As you want.
I'll handle it.
Our allies are under attack!
They will burn. Everything has an end. As you require.
Our allies are under attack!
Good job. That should slow their attacks down a bit.
For the Queen!
Our allies are under attack!
Good job. That should slow their attacks down a bit.
You picked the wrong enemies.
Whatever's necessary.
Good job. That should slow their attacks down a bit.
Yes, almost there.
Understood.
Interesting.
Hervius, isn't it?
Aye, and you are Taha. I don't think you remember me, do you?
Should I?
Never mind. So Angar told me about your mission. Mind control, Shaper runes. It all sounds quite adventurous, if you don't mind me saying. So here's the situation. If those rune carriers exist, they will probably be in the northwest, in the old Iskandar loyalist camp.
Speaking of it, where are the Iskander loyalists now?
Dead, mostly. The purity gave them a chance to repent, but most of them wouldn't. It was pretty ugly. I didn't get the smell of burnt meat out of my nostrils for the next 2 days.
I see. And how do we get past that wall? Why did the Purity build it to begin with?
Purity? No, you misunderstand. It was House Utran who gave the order, because those refugees wouldn't stop coming. But to answer your question, there are 2 ways I know of. The first one leads, brace yourselves, through the gate. It will be very hard to find an opening, though, with all the troops swarming through.
And the second one?
That one's a tad trickier. Apparently there are tunnels smugglers once used to get wares over the Utran border. Word has it that some of the refugees used it to get across, too.
Both ways sound pretty risky to me. The first one because it might get us killed. The second one because it will cost us time. And we don't even know if it exists.
Well observed, Tahar. But I'm afraid it's all I can offer. Once you make it past the wall, it should be easier. Just make sure to avoid the patrolling troops.
You said that we met before?
Aye, but I don't think now's the time to discuss the old days, is it?
Any idea where those tunnels could be?
None. But if I had to make a guess, I'd look close to the wall itself.
All right. Thank you, Hervius.
Nothing to thank me for. Just, if this mind control thing is real, you have to put an end to it. Nobody should have that power.
I'll try. Stay safe.
That refugee we spoke to in the old camp might know something about those tunnels.
True.
We will be swift.
Interesting.
What the? You again? How? I mean, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here? Why did you leave the camp?
You ask me? After you and your friend turned these lands into a bloody battleground again? Forgive me, but I don't want to end up as collateral damage for a Purity Lightbringer or Nortander Cavalry.
Makes sense, I guess. Either way, we need your help. Do you know anything of old smuggling tunnels that could help us get past the Utran wall?
And if I do?
Then it would be greatly appreciated if you told us.
I get that, but I mean, what do I get in return?
Well then.
How much?
No, you misunderstood. I don't want your gold. What I want is my things back, simple as that. I was in the bushes taking a leak when the Utrons showed up in the camp, and I had to make a run for it.
And now you want us to get them back for you?
That would be great, yes. I can't go out there by myself, not without a weapon, and even then...
It's all right, we'll do it.
I'm not sure we have time for this, Tahar. But fine, it's your call.
Thank you, and please don't worry. I'm not trying to trick you.
We will be swift.
What's that?
Let us see. Take a second.
Did you find my things?
Yes, here you go.
Let me see. Yes, that's it. Thank you, friend. I didn't actually expect you to hold your end of the bargain. So, I do know about the tunnel, yes. The one to the northeast, that is. Lots of the other refugees tried their luck there. But from what I've been told, those Utran bastards plucked them right out from the hole on the other side. Not worth it if you ask me. And as far as I know, one of the refugees hid the key near the camp, under a rock, for any other soul who wants to follow.
Near the camp under a rock isn't very specific.
Right below the Godstone. You can't miss it.
All right, that'll help. Thank you.
Well, it's not like I had much of a choice, did I? Now, if you don't mind, I got things to attend to.
Go ahead.
Our allies are under attack!
Something there.
All right, here we go.
Our allies are under attack!
That way.
Our allies are under attack!
Let's see what we can do.
What's that?
Sure. A fine plan.
Iron ones.
How do you like?
Got it. That way. All right.
Yes, of course. We'll make short work of them. They will burn.
Will do.
need healing.
They will.
As you want.
That'll be useful.
Our allies are under attack.
You read my mind. Let us make this one. Sure.
Our allies are under attack.
As you want.
Iron up ahead. Be careful.
Aeneir's light. Intruders.
Myra, run!
Myra, run.
That's her. That's Lady Myra.
And 2 Lightbringers. What about your rune, Tahar? Didn't Iskrim say it would react if another rune carrier is nearby?
Yeah, and I think it does. Let's go and take them out.
Got it.
Quite the fight.
See if they have the rune.
Interesting.
It connected with you, just like the Harbinger's rune did. I think you can control Lady Myra now.
Then let's go find her.
Right.
Lady Myra?
Lady Myra.
This is strange.
How do you feel? Are you wounded?
How do I feel? Am I wounded?
What now?
What now?
You should order her to stop the assault on the fortress.
All right. Command your men to lay down their weapons and stop the assault on the fortress. The Ushran house is now no longer allied with the Purity, but with Northander.
I command my men to lay down their weapons and stop the assault on the fortress. The Utran house is no longer allied with the Purity, but with Northander.
She sounds different than when the Purity priests commanded her.
Probably her mind needs time to adjust.
All right, good work. Let's tell our people we're ready to head back to Mullendir.
Certainly.
Here we are. Now destroy that bloody rune.
Shouldn't we at least study it first? I mean, we don't know what...
Are you deaf? Destroy it!
All right. Take care of it now. But I need... privacy.
Are you trying to trick me, dwarf? I swear, if you...
Fine, come then. Come and keep shouting at me all you like, because that's the best way to ensure I'll make a mistake and have that rune cause your sister's brain to explode.
All right. You'll get your privacy. I'll go find a bed for Myra in the meantime. She needs water and food.
All right, here we are.
Iskrim? What's the matter?
I won't do it.
What?
You heard me. I will not destroy the rune.
Are you joking? This thing is what's controlling Lady Myra.
Yes, it is, but there's something I haven't told you. Something I only found out a week ago.
Yes?
The Shapers. I finally understand their secret. Why they persisted for so long. Why during their reign there was not a single power who dared to defy them. Not even the dragons. Why there was peace.
The rune.
It all makes sense now. The Shapers used these runes to control, to ensure stability.
They enslaved their own people by exerting mind control. Is that what you're getting at?
Enslaved? So a murderer put behind bars is a slave too? No, Tahar. They used the runes to protect their empire from its enemies, from outside and from within. Don't you see? This is the reason why there were no wars, no coups, no stupid rebellions. Because the Shapers had the power to correct misguidance. And the best thing about it? The control didn't even suffer. They merely had their views readjusted and continued to live on a normal life.
Lady Myra doesn't seem normal at all. She acts like some kind of machine.
Yes, because neither we nor the Purity have even come close to comprehending the true power of the rune. We're sodding amateurs.
What about the ghosts who protected this place? They seem to have gotten more than a little readjustment.
Yes, probably because their crimes required a more severe punishment. Isn't that poetic justice? Rather than killing a wrongdoer, he's bound to protect those he wanted to hurt. Just imagine the potential of this.
And you think this is a good thing? Being able to bend minds to your will?
Look, Tahar, I'm not stupid. I know there's a danger in that power, but there's a danger in every power. Blasted, you're a mage. Thousands of people would like to see you burn. And just because they're afraid of that power inside you, your magic, just like the rune, it's a tool. Don't you see that? And a tool is neither good nor evil. It's merely a potential. And this, Tahar, this is the potential to change the world for the better.
So what's your plan? Use the rune to create a second Shaper Empire?
No, use it for the greater good. For us, for our purpose. For our battle against that lunatic Lekain. Damn it, Tahar. This might be the key that I've been looking for. The key for stability, for peace. I will not destroy it.
Iskrim, calm down. There has to be another way.
No, there isn't.
Iskrim, you've said it yourself. With Myra's current state of mind, she cannot help us win over the other houses. And without them, we'll never recapture Greykeep. Lekain will win. Please, you have to trust me with this. The rune must be destroyed.
Fine. Fine. But I'm doing this for you. You understand me? I will destroy it. But as soon as there's time, I will start my research again. And no, you cannot stop me. Agree with me or not, I know this power can do good. I just know it. It's done. Go see after Lady Myra at the heart. I need time.
Now would you look at that?
I don't understand. What do you mean? Cold?
I don't know, Angar. I just feel different.
I'll be leaving now.
All right. Tahar, what happened? Did the dwarf destroy the rune?
He did.
I see. Well, something is off. Myra, she's different.
What?
Myra?
I don't know. I feel strange, cold.
See? That bloody rune, it did something to her mind.
Lady Myra, what do you mean by cold?
Dark, empty. I don't know how to describe it. Forgive me.
But you remember who you are, don't you?
I am Lady Myra Emmeline Arendir, third-born daughter of House Uhtred.
It's probably just temporary. She'll get better.
And you know that how? None of this should have happened. None of it. Myra, you should get some rest. Things might be different tomorrow.
Yes, brother. As you say.
Come. Let us call your companions. There's things that need discussing.
I've been wondering, do you have a family? Heirs?
That question came unexpected.
Is it so hard to answer?
It isn't. No. I don't have a family. Save for my sisters.
How come?
Well, I'm afraid to understand my answer, I need to go back a little. You see, I had always known what my life would look like, long before it became what it is. You see, House Arendir is one of the eldest of Northander. The role of every Arendir had already been chosen the moment he or she was given birth to. For me, it was always clear that I would be the Lord Marshal of the Royal Army.
So your parents forced you to do this?
Let me put it this way. It was my duty. Of course, I could have rebelled, but even back then, I'd already come to realize that the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Sure, I too had had my share of boyhood dreams, but betraying my parents and the realm had never been an option.
Being a royal commander sounds an awful lot like a boyhood dream to me.
I guess it does. But you need to keep in mind that we Arendirs were raised for this. I knew from the start that a military path had little to do with the tale of brave knights in shining armor from the poems and the plays. People, especially in youth, often crave for what they don't have. The fisherman's daughter might dream of a life as a princess, whereas the princess aches for the charming vagabond to take her to an exotic place, far away from her life of etiquette, stern-faced governesses, and arranged marriage.
What did you dream of? Also a charming sellsword who'd take you to exotic places?
Very funny. You see, one of my uncles had been a seaman. His branch of the family was by far the least powerful one, but whenever he came to visit, I didn't leave his side for a minute. He had sailed to Kalea to meet with the Blood Oracle, to Imperia, to the great Colosseums, and once he had even sailed all around the lands of winter. You can imagine that for me as a boy, his stories were a lot more exciting than my lessons in math, history, and politics. And more than once after his visits, I found myself lying in bed and wondering what it would be like to just pack my bags, enlist on one of the trade ships, and see all these marvels my uncle had told me about myself. A foolish fantasy, of course, but still, it existed.
Is your uncle still alive?
No. His ship ran aground when I was 14 winters old.
But yet, you never seriously contemplated becoming a seaman.
No. I was young, yes, but I wasn't a fool. Even if duty and loyalty had not been a concern of mine, I knew that my uncle only told me about the good parts of his life. He never spoke of how a snowstorm cost him 3 of his fingers, and why he always carried a bottle of brandy wherever he went.
For what it's worth, I think staying was the right choice.
I'm glad you approve. Either way, we digress.
I still don't understand why becoming the Lord Marshal stopped you from having a family.
It was a choice. I probably don't need to tell you this, but love and marriage are as much a duty as any other. You cannot be a good husband or a good wife if you don't commit entirely. And the same goes for parenthood. And the higher I rose, the more I realized that people in my position, whose decisions affect the lives of tens of thousands, can and should only have one commitment.
Their duty.
Yes. I know it sounds dramatic, but it's the truth. I chose not to have a family, because the realm was my wife and its people were my children. Allowing somebody else into my life would have meant betraying the others.
But there are commanders that have families.
And they have them at an expense. If life taught me anything, then it's that excellence requires absolute dedication. And with the responsibilities that I have, I simply cannot allow myself to be distracted.
What about the Arendir bloodline? Who will carry on your name if you don't have an heir?
My sister, Myra.
But isn't she a widow?
Yes. Her husband, Lord Uhtred, died in the Mage Wars. But she's still young, and once we've ended this madness, I will encourage her to look for a new, suitable partner.
Well, your dedication is definitely admirable.
Maybe. But we've wasted enough time. You wanted an answer, and that was it. Is there anything else you wanted to know?
I'll be leaving now.
All right.
Ah, yes.
All right. Now that my sister is safe and we have the Uhtred army beside us, we need to discuss our course of action. As I've hinted at already, there are two more problems we need to take care of before we can gather to convince the other royal houses to join forces with us and reconquer Greykeep.
Lakain's Iron Ones, and the Leonida forces.
Iron Ones? You mean these giant walking armors?
Yes. We need to destroy the place where the Purity manufactures them. And we need to eliminate Amaria Leonida, who has allied herself with the Harbinger.
House Leonider has the strongest army in Northander. Wouldn't it be wiser to forge the alliance with Wulfgar and Hallett first and then deal with them?
It would, but Leonider is controlling the borders. In other words, until we've taken care of her and the Ironborn, we couldn't move the Wulfgar or Hallett forces, even if they agreed to an alliance.
Any idea what these Iron Ones actually are? Golems?
No, I doubt it. They have the magical signature of a human. I guess we'll need to find out.
Yes, though I'm fairly certain the Harbinger's new magic has to do with it. The Archfire.
But if that's the case, how are we supposed to deal with them?
Well, according to my scouts, there is a place where they are being created by whatever unholy power is behind this. And it seems that this smeltery, if you want to call it that, is in the Windwall foothills.
So we travel to Windwall and burn down that factory. Is that the plan?
Yes. It's a simple task, but it won't be easy. We can be sure that the Purity is doing all in their power to protect it.
Amaria Leonider allied herself with the Harbinger? Why?
Because she's probably the most ardent follower of the Purity's teaching. She was the first truly influential Northandian to repent when Lakain's new religion was founded. And also the first to declare her unconditional loyalty after Lakain showed his true face and took over Greyfell.
Could that also have something to do with what happened during the Mage War? That her sons fell in the last battle against my father?
I'm pretty sure it has. Did you know that she attempted to commit suicide? That was only months after the Queen had put an end to her father's doing. So yes, her loyalty to the Purity almost certainly has to do with her losses. She also despises you, as is Samo Tahar's child. from the bottom of her heart.
That's not good. How do you plan to neutralize her? We can't just move our army into Leonider territory. That would be suicide.
Well, that's where we got lucky. Amaria Leonider has taken up position in the Eye.
In the marshlands? Why?
My guess is as good as yours, but I suppose it has to do with your father's laboratory. I doubt Lekain is done with it.
So, Amaria is leading the army herself. How? I didn't know she knew about warfare.
Well, word has it that the Harbinger has, how should I say, granted Amaria a gift as a token of gratitude for her loyalty. Magical powers, in other words. Maybe even a part of this Archfire energy. No, I don't know if these rumors are true, but we'll have to consider them when we make our plan.
Wow. Seems like this will be quite the battle.
Indeed. Which is why we need a good strategy.
Fair enough. Then let's start making preparations.
Good. I'll be here if you need me.
Now would you look at that?
Corporal Tahar? Corporal Tahar?
What's the matter?
I have news. Bad news.
Report.
The Iron Falcons from Aeonir's Blade. They've sent word. A dragon has appeared near the canyon. An elder.
An elder? You mean...
Yes. From the legends.
What? But they've been asleep for centuries.
Well, apparently not.
Are you sure this isn't a mistake?
Quite sure. The Iron Falcons found 3 keepers torn apart and scorched in a way that only a dragon could do it. But what's even more alarming is that the Falcons believe that said dragon is heading our way.
Why?
I don't know, Corporal. I just don't know. What are your orders?
What if the scouts are wrong and the dragon isn't here for us?
It is a possibility.
We need to confirm the rumor.
But how? I'm only a scout, Corporal. By the way I see it, we only have 2 options. Wait or act. If we wait, the dragon might attack Mulandir without us being prepared. If we act, at least we're the ones who decide where the confrontation will happen.
You have a point. Where's the dragon now? Is it moving?
I don't think so. According to the Falcons, it has landed in a small oasis in the scorching desert. A 1 or 2 day journey from Aeonir's Blade. What will you do, Corporal? I know this war is already taking up all of your resources, but we cannot just stand by and watch while that creature comes at us, can we?
I'll travel to the oasis and see for myself.
I understand. Want me to tell the others?
I'll do it when we head out. Dismissed, Private.
Sir.
Let's see.
Huh?
I'm still wondering what made you leave Kalea and travel the world to study demonology.
You're not letting this one go, are you? Alright, if your life depends on it, I'll tell you. To make it short, I grew up in the slums of Kalea. A shithole if ever there was one. Just imagine an entire quarter made up of half-ruined shacks with the smell of shit and piss everywhere. And way too many people. Then add the tropical heat to it and you've got the place I grew up in. My father had left right after I was born. My mother is what you call a day laborer. Though the days when she wasn't laboring outweighed the ones when she did. Whatever job there was, she took it. Even if it was cleaning the shit out of Kalayan canals. She worked hard, but it just wasn't enough. We lived in a windowless room and I shared a bed with my mother for the first 14 years of my life. Long story short, after a while my mother simply couldn't cover the expenses anymore. The rent for our room went up and jobs became less and less. Since the Mage Wars in Northander also affected the trade in Kalea. So my mother looked for someone to help her out. And found one. A man named Creo. He was a loan shark who had it all. A stupid name and a shady beard. 2 lackeys who followed him wherever he went. And above all, a complete lack of what other people would call decency.
I think I can see where this is going.
Sure you can. It's not the most unique of stories, is it? To cut to the chase, 1 year later we were in massive debt. Creo suggested my mother another way of making up for it. You can fill in the blanks. I was just too weak. Over and over this fucking bastard came. Had my mother tell me to go for a walk. And every time I had no choice but to obey. Do you have any idea how that feels, Tahar? To be that powerless? I remember one day I looked in the mirror and realized how much I hated the boy I saw. I hated his body with all its frail bones, his small arms, his bloodshot wet eyes. And that's when I decided to change things. So the next time he came, I fought back.
How did that go?
What do you think? He beat me up. And it was the same next time and the time after that. At first he found it funny. But after the fourth time he threatened to kill me. The only thing that stopped him from doing it is because my mother begged him to. And I had only made it worse. On my 14th name day I left home and joined up with the Chilean sand prowlers. My mother begged me not to go. But I just couldn't. Standing there and watching this fucking bastard walk into our room again and again whenever he felt like it. I just couldn't. Dying would have been better than staying. The way I figured it was that if I earned enough money to pay Mother's debts, Creo would leave her alone. Once I was strong enough, I'd come back. Wait for him to show up again. And then... well, you can imagine the rest.
I think I can. So who were these sand prowlers?
A group of mercenaries. They took me in and trained me. And even though they were skeptical at first, they quickly realized that my determination made up for what my body was lacking. When I was 16 and I discovered my magic, one of their leaders made me his apprentice. The arcane universities are a shithole made up of boy-loving old geezers who care more about how you wear your hair than about your magic. I'll tell you the real thing. And that she did.
Was that sand prowler mage also who introduced you to demonology?
What? No, she was a mediocre mage at best. The most powerful thing she could do was lighting someone's hair on fire. Though of course she didn't see it that way. After 1 year I was already stronger than her, and I started my own studies.
What was it like to work with the sand prowlers?
Well, if you were hoping for stories of sex, adventure, and intrigue, I have to disappoint you. Most of it was nasty stuff. Fighting in wars which you knew were wrong, beating up people who were practically helpless. But then again, the Chilean Guard was no better than that. It was a case of pick your poison.
What about your plan to pay your mother's debts? Did that work out?
Well, I thought so at first, but we'll get there.
Huh. So did you ever return to your mother?
Of course, on my 18th name day. I had wanted to return earlier, but a contract had me kept overseas for a lot longer than I had expected. Sorry. It's strange to talk about it.
What happened?
My mother. She was gone. Her room had been cleared out, and the neighbors told me she passed away unexpectedly just 3 weeks before I arrived. Her heart just stopped beating.
I'm sorry.
Why? It was a natural death. She was old when she gave birth to me, and the life on the Chilean streets isn't forgiving. In other words, it was bound to happen. I went into the room and looked for our stash. A small casket under the floorboards. I found it, opened it, and saw all the money I'd sent her over the years.
So...
she never used it to pay Creo as I instructed her. I have no idea why, but my best guess is that she thought it was mine since I earned it. She was that kind of person, you know? No matter how hard fate punched her in the face, she clung on to her ideals. Always did what was right rather than what was good for herself. And look what she got in return.
Did you ever visit her grave?
I did, but it was a mass grave. Dozens of corpses, all piled onto each other, with some earth shoveled on top of it. I threw up when I saw it, and never came back after that.
What about Creo?
Well, as you can imagine, I went to look for him. Right after I was able to think straight again. But he was gone.
Where?
I don't know. I asked everywhere and everyone who could know, and they either didn't or gave me different information. After a while, I gave up.
Why?
Because people like Creo are just a reality we have to deal with. I could have killed him, but what good would it have done? My mother was dead, and no amount of bloodshed and gut tearing could have changed that. The world doesn't give a fuck about your ideals, Tahar. About doing the right thing. That's just the shit we tell ourselves to help us sleep at night. You eat or you get eaten. It's that simple. I wasn't strong enough when I should have been. And that's why I couldn't help her. That will never happen again.
I see where you're coming from, but without ideals, we'd be living in the claws of Nor.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that. To wrap up the story, I enrolled at the university from the money my mother saved for me. Turned out the Sand Prowler Mage was wrong. There were some boy-loving professors, but they